Howdy, how's it going? Welcome back, or howdy if you're new. If you have a handheld PC or a laptop or a mobile phone, and you've always wondered what a portable display can offer, I'm going to show you something that offers way more than you could ever imagine. And I'm also going to show you how you can turn your mobile device or your handheld PC into a drawing tablet. So if you're an up-and-coming artist, or you want to design some VTuber assets, or just make some fun art for your friends and family, or if you're going to school and you're studying for graphic design, this might actually be the perfect device to enhance that. Alright, so before we get started, I want to say a quick thank you to the channel members. You guys are the GOAT. Thank you so much for our love and support. It means the absolute world to me. Also, thank each and every one of you guys who have subscribed recently. We are hitting 10K any second now, any minute now. I don't even know. It still just doesn't even feel real to me. But I want to say a quick thank you to y'all too, because I cannot believe how far we've come, and I can't wait to see what the future has in store for us. So we also have a 10K video that is in the works, and I can't wait to share it with you, so stay tuned for that. Hopefully it'll be out by this weekend. So this monster right here is absolutely insane. And when I tell you the specs of this thing, you might a brick. So this is actually the EHOMEWEI 18-inch 2.5K resolution QLED. This thing boasts a 240 hertz refresh rate, and it has VRR and HDR. So the variable refresh rate is going to be perfect for gamers, and then also HDR is really good for color accuracy. Speaking of color accuracy, this does have a 100% DCI-P3 color with a vibrant LG display that they have packed inside of this thing. So you're not only getting the color accuracy, but you're also getting a quality screen with it as well. All right, so let's see what we get inside of the box. This thing is a nice, beefy, well-built box. All right, so this is the bag that it comes with. This thing right here is pretty awesome. You've got a little front pouch here. It is a nice canvas type material. And then over here, this is like a silky, velvety material. So it's gonna protect your screen from getting scratched and damaged. So it's really cool to see portable displays that come with cases, because I've never had one that did come with a case. So that's really nice. All right, so inside the box, you're going to get a really easy to understand quick operation guide, and this is going to give you the basic functions and features. So as far as the OSD or on-screen display, different types of connectivity, this is a really nice touch. And then inside of here is another thing that I never have seen with a portable display, and that is screen protectors. So they're actually giving you two screen protectors. So it looks like one of these is an anti-reflective and one of these is a glossy screen protector. All right, so you can see this display is super thin, and it has these strong rounded edges, so that actually makes it a little bit stronger as well. And it is made of metal on the back, so it's not cheap plastic. And then check this out right here. You've got a hinged design that is a built-in stand with these little rubber feet, so you don't actually have to worry about carrying a little stand around with you. It's got it built into it. All right, and you can see right here on the inside of this little kickstand is where you're going to plug in for USB-C, and also the little mini HDMI adapter. This is actually a really nice touch, so your cables won't be hanging off the side of the monitor, which is always nice, because most of the portable monitors I've had, they plug in on the side of the monitor itself, and that makes for a really dangerous design, especially if something bumps into it on the side right here. It's gonna break those cables in half. So in this little area right here, it's gonna give them a little protection, and then it also kicks them back a little bit, so it's gonna look neater and nicer on your desk. But this little kickstand is absolutely insane. I love that. That is really nice. All right, now let's look a little bit deeper inside of the box and see what we have. So right here we have HDMI cables, we've got our Type-C cable, and then we've got some other accessories right here. So let's see what they give us for HDMI. All right, so you've got your little mini to full-size HDMI cable right here. Very thick cable. It feels really strong. All right, and then this is the USB-C to C. This is going to help keep it powered or plugged into the device. Oh, look at that. They even give you a stylus. That's a really nice stylus. It's rechargeable, so it's not one of those little janky ones. That's really nice. I can't wait to try this out. Okay, so here's the power cord, actually. Yeah. All right, so you got some cleaning wipes, a cleaning cloth, and then you've got another USB-C to C cable, but this one is for the power adapter. So they do give you a little power brick. Let's see what the wattage is on this. This is a 30 watt. So let's talk about the first thing right here, the price. It is $429 at the time of filming this. Now, here's the thing to think about. When you think about the price, if you compare other drawing tablets and other drawing displays that have that touchscreen feature that are accurate, they get really pricey. There are other screens out there that offer touchscreen, but the accuracy of them is nowhere near in comparison to this, and you wouldn't be able to operate it as a very accurate drawing display like you can with this. So today I'm going to show you this on the ROG Ally X, but you can use this on pretty much anything that can deliver a display out of the USB-C. And if you have any modern gaming handheld, yes, it's going to deliver that display out via USB-C, and same with most modern laptops as well. But it doesn't even stop there. You can use it on phones and even other tablets as well. So if you've got an iPad or an iPhone and it's got USB-C, or you've got an Android and it's got USB-C, chances are this is going to work great for you. So you're going to be able to download pretty much any Windows application to be able to draw on, and you're going to also be able to play any game you want. So my question is, with this display right here, how accurate is it? Because this is the included stylus that it comes with. I've had experiences with styluses before on older Android devices and even some iPads and stuff. And when I tried to draw on there, even though I have zero artistic ability, it was nearly impossible for me to get something that actually like computes with my brain of what I'm putting down. So we're going to try this out in real time. Don't make fun of me for my inability to draw.
I do watercolors. Do you? Let me show you something.
But I'm actually going to trace something out so you can see how quick and accurate the display is and how reactive it is to this stylus. For even an amateur like me, this is not the best drawing app to use. I'm not a drawing wizard, so whatever drawing app that you prefer, you could test this on it and it's going to work. But let me just show you right here. If I wanted to trace any part of this and just do it really quickly without even thinking about it, I can do it. Now, that was a really bad trace, but I'm having to do this from a little bit of a distance, but it's really responsive. And look at that, the touch sensitivity works too. So if you need to do a thicker line, or if you need to do just these little thin lines right there, you can see the thickness change in it. So it's pressure sensitive as well. And then you can come over here and draw even thicker lines with the end of it. You've got little click buttons here. This is a very responsive and accurate little stylus. It is insane how smooth this thing actually feels. And for me to be able to do this, if I had this up a little bit closer in front of me, I promise you it would look a lot better than this. So you'd have to take my word for it, but I am not an artist by any means. So I've shown you the drawing capabilities of it. For me, not being a graphic designer, I think this is great. This will do exactly what I needed it to do. So now let's look at the gaming performance, and I'll give you my opinions, because if there's any frame tearing or any issues, I'll be the first one to notice them for sure. So let's go ahead and dive on into a few games. You can actually use just one USB-C cable that's included, and this will actually power the screen as well, so you don't need separate power cables. Also, if you're going to use this on a handheld or a gaming laptop, it will work with a dock also. Right here, I'm actually going to plug in my dock in the second USB port, and I'm actually charging it through here. So normally I would recommend, if you want to get this 30 watt turbo mode onto a handheld, to plug in the power cord on the second USB-C right here, and then plug in your external monitor here. Alright, so today the first game we're going to look at is Tokyo Extreme Racer. This is the latest one that you can pick up on Steam. This is one of my favorite games. I love this thing. And we're going to be using the Absolute C8 controller. You guys know I love this thing still. It is the best controller for 50 bucks. If you want to pick one of these up and save a buck or two, use my code below, CPPC Tech. This controller is totally worth the money. It's really good. Alright, so with this game right here, we're running it at 1600p, and I'm actually getting close to a solid 60 FPS. Now, if you run this at 1080p or even 1200p, you'll definitely be able to lock this thing at 60 FPS, and it runs perfectly fine. And I've got the graphics settings turned up pretty high as well. So for my handheld to be able to play this at these settings, That is extremely, extremely impressive. So one thing to note is since this has VRR, it has variable refresh rate. So if you're not getting a solid 60 FPS, something like VRR is going to be incredibly helpful, because if you have a device that will offer FreeSync or G-Sync, that's going to work hand in hand. So that variable refresh rate is going to help lower the refresh rate to your FPS. So that's very, very important for you not to get any screen tearing or stuttering or juddering. So this definitely gets my stamp of approval as far as a gaming display. So now let's take a look at it with Call of Duty, because that's where the true test is with the response time. I'm a first-person shooter aficionado. I love my Call of Duty games. So if there is a huge or noticeable input latency, yeah, you're gonna hear me complain about it in just a second. So let's go ahead and pull up some Call of Duty, and I'll tell you if it's worth it or not for first-person shooter fans. Alright, so in this game, this is going to blow your mind away. I'm actually able to get 110 to 120 FPS at the peak. It drops down to as low as like 90, but that is an insane amount of FPS on a 1200p display. Yes, we are using FSR, so it's not a native resolution, but it's still extremely impressive. So as far as the input latency goes on this thing, it's really good. I haven't noticed a huge difference between playing on the native display and then playing on this external display right here. It's actually better than some of the other portable monitors that I've played with in the past, because I think it was due to the lower refresh rate. Like the other one I have is only 120 hertz, and it wasn't that great as far as the input latency, but this thing is actually really good. You know, the more FPS that you can display on the screen, you're going to get a little bit more information back, and it's going to feel a lot faster as well. So I definitely think that's helping out, having a little bit more of a higher refresh rate. But yeah. All right, so it's really impressive how fast this Ally X is. I was able to get between 90 and 120 FPS in certain maps, and that's pretty impressive, because even gaming on the native display, that's about what I get at 1080p. So to be able to bump that up to an 18-inch display at 1200p, that is really wild that a portable handheld can do those types of numbers on that game. Anything below 90 and it starts to feel a little arcadey and a little console-y, and your input delay is a little higher at the lower FPS. So as far as a competitive gamer goes, that's kind of where most people want to be at, is at least like 100 FPS or higher. So it definitely passes those tests for me. Alright guys, so let me know in the comments below what you think about this display. Now let's talk about who do I think this display is for, and do I recommend it? So if you're a content creator or a graphic designer, and you also are a gamer, and you have been looking at a drawing tablet or a portable display, this would basically be the perfect sweet spot for you. You would have one device to rule them all. So I think the price, it's a little spicy, but it's justifiable when I've compared some of the other options. Now for me, I'm gonna take advantage of it, because I'm gonna use this for Canva, for helping me get better thumbnails, and just overall trying to improve my skills with drawing. So it's definitely a win-win for me. Now I also want to say this was sent over for review. No money was exchanged, but they did let me keep the device, and you guys know that will never impact my decision on my review. Like I said, I'm being very honest about the price. It's pretty spicy, but I do think it's worth it at the end of the day. But everything that they said it could do, hey, it did it, and it actually did a good job at it. I think it's a great device. If you end up wanting to pick one of these up, the links are in the description below, and those do help out the channel at no extra cost to you. So guys, once again, thank you so much for all the love and support. Thank you to the channel OG members, and stay tuned for the 10K video coming soon. I hope you guys have a good afternoon, good evening, or good night.
But I really should be heading off, so it's been good.
We could do some watercolors together, you and I.